Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Sheila still has her silver ring from yesterday from this bag. $14.97. We're gonna finish it. $14.97. My only bid. $18.37 shipping. There's the total. It arrived at the beginning of April. We just got into it last night because we had, you know, John's always up there at the thrift, and he's always got those little bags for me, or he doesn't do it, but anyway, he always says we got some junk tools, and so he was saying that a lot back then, and we went through those, and now we hadn't had any lately, but we sure had a couple of amazing bags from this same city. This is from the same city. But what I'm trying to do now is focus on not all the necklace lots, and hopefully they'll accumulate some more of the little trinkets, and then I'll go for another one of those. I've been listing on Etsy, but I had this little light box and it broke because when I bought it, I bought the real cheap one. I don't know, $15 free shipping. And this thing is like welded. It somehow goes up there. And obviously that is just not a good situation because that pulls on that. So then I had a light box, no light. And then I just worked with, you know, with these, and I couldn't basically put a little light on it. But not like it's supposed to be. I listed some things on Etsy. On Etsy is where they're at right now. And I tend to list a little higher than normal, I think. But some things are okay. I put that little Napier teddy bear on there, that pin, and everything's free shipping. So when you look at the price, just know that you're not going to be paying the shipping and that price added. There's no shipping added to it. I don't know if y'all remember yesterday, but at the end or somewhere in the video, I talked about my wish list. And I had said Lapis Lazuli and the green malachite. I hadn't come across those in a while. Not decent sized ones anyway. And I also would like some more opals. A gold coin is at the top of my bucket list when I was metal detecting. That's on the top of everybody's bucket list as a metal detectorist. And usually you can find them if you're in Europe. Occasionally you can dig them out here in like San Francisco, you know, just the old towns that were around and prosperous in the 1800s. But I've even saw a guy metal detecting dug it at what's called a tot lot, you know, the little parks and the little section that the little moms swing the kids. Well, he dug a Russian modern, was it a ruble? I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry, but it was a gold coin from Russia, and it fell out of somebody's pocket. So, you know, probably a grandpa there or something, right, Pops? Anyway, I don't know if y'all remember what a mess this was, okay? This was like, and we've seen this paper before. I've been buying from the same cities for 3 or 4 boxes now. Mainly because when I started is they'll have a piece or two of sterling generally in each box, even if they don't. If they call it a costume grab bag and they don't mention sterling, I'll still somehow find a sterling. And I did go through this. What happened? Oh yeah, this is the bottom. Okay, just a minute. We got this. Because it was such a tangled mess, y'all, it was awful. But I did put some of the good stuff there, so I do know there is some good stuff. Keep in mind what I told you I was wishing for. And this is, I pulled it out, so I got it untangled. So I hope y'all don't mind. I don't normally do that. I was just having a bad day yesterday, and the tangles were too much, and normally I can push through the tangles, and I'm upbeat again today. Yesterday, I don't know, it was just, anyway, this is a pretty nice Pretty nice necklace there, very thin. Oh, update. What am I thinking? The jade. Goodness gracious. I think this is jade. If y'all remember, it had a sterling, just a little sterling clasp, and then none of this, all this extender is magnet. I mean, sticks to a magnet. There's the tiny little sterling clasp. The extender sticks to a magnet. This stuff does not. I haven't tested it. It's not glass. Jade is just weird because it looks fake. It just always looks fake to me, and it's very light green coming through there. So I looked up like aventurine, and some people are calling an aventurine a jade aventurine, but those have a sparkle to them, which these do not. These are more like a crystal without the sparkle, and there's a name for that sparkle. Effervesce, maybe? I'm not sure. I didn't memorize that name. So I'm thinking we may be looking at jade here. It's a really pretty necklace with these two big chunks of jade. Hopefully. I'm calling it jade anyway, and a couple other people were like, hey, that looks like jade. A couple of other viewers, and I want to thank you all for that. I stayed home and got some listing done, so that made me feel better, and I had to, you know, improvise like I said, but I think it did okay. It's all over there on Etsy. I think I did about, it takes a long time to list, but once you get going, then it goes faster, but I hadn't done it in a while. Oh, that's a big wooden beaded necklace. And yeah, these are some statement pieces. There's this one. It's in good condition. It has that big piece of brass and brass here. And then the little blue seed beads. Pretty color. So that's a pretty color. And I do think we have some sets. Remember this earring where the back I thought was prettier than the front? It's that abalone, but I just don't think it comes through. I mean, I guess that's okay, but I like this side. I like that side. And I believe there's a couple earrings. I don't know if there's two earrings or not. We'll get to some of the matching pieces. Okay, this is actually a nice color. It's kind of a fake coral color, but that's a pretty necklace with these little, I would call that Native American type design, I think. So that is a statement necklace. They are correct in that. Then we have this came apart, but I can, oh, it broke. Well, I can fix that. I just need to get a little needle nose. I mean, this looks sterling, but it's not marked. But anyway, this is old. Those are plastic. That might just go right into the craft box. Here's another one of these. It's really nice, in good condition. Does this go with it? Yeah, I mean, I would call it right, but it doesn't have that same shape, so I don't know, but that would make sense to put those together. This is nice. It might have a few scuffs, but they may clean off. This is like, it's got mold lines, so it's plastic, I believe. You know, when you have lines like that on both sides, that's man-made, manufactured. Kind of a brushed, brassy bronze. Yeah, now I'm finally tuning in. I was just off yesterday. I'm tuning in. These are statement necklaces, that's for sure. I think we have this one. I put the single earrings separate because I'm trying to keep this area clear so I can keep getting things listed now that I have some time off. Wow, that's really kind of nice, dazzling. For plastic, that's a neat effect. Look how it does that. It goes from just the solid pink. That's very nice. Normally I don't clean up while we're doing the video, but I'm just going to today. This is PL. Feels like aluminum. It's just a plain pendant, no markings. So quite a few nice wooden pieces. If these were mine, I would just try to freshen that wood up. It's dry. Try to, go to the craft store, and I'm sure there's something you can spray on there to revive it. This is like a bracelet that goes like this. That's what that looks like. This is, oh gosh, is it broken? It's got a hang tag. C for Charming Charlie. I'm going to remember that finally. But somehow it came apart. Came apart. I don't know. There's one of them here. Might just be one thing. I need to look at that. Might just be one little piece. Very vintage plastic. We've had some interesting plastic pieces. I remember I couldn't get this. This is a nice shell pendant. It needs to be removed from this dingy thing that has gotten dirty. And this is all tangled up, and it would be nice, but I did not remove that yesterday. That might go in the craft lot. I might have second thought on that later because I do like that big shell pendant. So yes, we do have a set. I'm going to set that here. See if we get another one of those. That's pretty. But this is not very attractive here. I guess that's an extender. So you could cut that off. I'm just thinking out loud because I have not processed some of that. And that's a pretty piece, really. Nice, thin, very nice pastel colors. I like that. We have a match on this one. Set that there. That's a howlite, but it's a peach colored. My favorite show's coming on tonight. I don't talk about TV a lot. Are these glass or is that something better? This is a pretty black necklace, multi-strand, very good condition. And I think it's glass, but there's not too many pieces like that. That swirly, is that glass or like an agate or something? What do y'all think? I think that's a glass. Okay. Alone. Yeah, I love that show. People are dropped off somewhere crazy, and the reason I like it is because they need the money and they're doing it for money. This has like a rubber band melted on there. We have an earring that matches this, so maybe we'll get 2 earrings. And this is a pretty piece. So there's some really nice sets with definite vibrant color. You know, it's plastic, but it's nice. We're going to be looking at the earrings in a minute. This looks like that other little light colored one we had. This one. This is kind of tangled, but I didn't untangle. And it's an interesting pendant. It's not precious metal or anything, but it's in great condition. Is that like a, what's the thing down in New Orleans? Mardi Gras? It's like a Mardi Gras thing. Look at it. It's really interesting. I've never seen anything quite that unique. I mean, you know, I haven't seen anything like that. I think we're going to get the other one to this one too tonight. And we saw this one. I do like the glass. It's got like a silver foil in there. Really nice. Okay. Probably will get that as well. This is super pretty. Look at that. All kinds of colors with the blues and the browns. It just reminds me of a winter, fall into winter. The blues are like the cold winter days. And they're heavy. Most of it, I think, is glass. Some of it is shell. This is a very nice piece. This is kind of nice, too. It's not broken, I don't think. And that's pretty nice. So now what we have is, we're still at the bottom of this box. But I pulled a few. This is a really pretty piece. And everything is pretty about it. The color of the chain. It's got to be a real leaf. It just feels like a real leaf. Very delicate. Let's get to some of the good stuff. And I don't normally do this, y'all, but I did it last night because of the tangles. And then I kept going because I needed something to get me in a better mood. I believe there's a mark on here. Okay, it's upside down, sort of. 925, cut off the 9. This is a very chunky, substantial bracelet. I'm not going to put it on there, but it's nice. Needs to be cleaned up, tarnished, not missing anything. I love it. Sterling, baby. Yeah, some silver. Hey, Aunt Bunny, we haven't talked to you in a while. You are going to get this to clean up, Aunt Bunny, because it definitely needs to be cleaned. So that, and Aunt Barry, thank you. You are just amazing. Okay, let's finish looking in this. Some of it I think we looked at. This was another good piece. Oh, I haven't got finished untangling this, but something's broken. But I really like the charms or pendants on here. It's not gold, of course, but this one's really neat too. Look at that. Kind of sparkly. And somehow it hangs. I don't really know how it works. And I thought that this silver tone was like something tangled up in it, but I think it's part of the piece. So it broke. Sheila gets another ring. It's not marked. Oh, wait, is it? I can't remember. I don't think it's marked. No. It's a pretty ring. Sheila's going to like that. Sheila, you liking your ring? Well, you got a really nice silver one out of there. That was our message yesterday. Love life. She's getting another ring there. And actually a few more. And these are not sterling, but they look nice, and they have a little, you know, they're kind of, I like that style. If that was sterling, that big, huge chunk, that would be awesome. We saw this yesterday, really nice one. Here come our pairs. So here's the pair. I think those are nice. And then this is going to be the pair here. So we like that. We love pairs, don't we? This still doesn't have a pair, I don't think. Here's a really nice bracelet that I thought should be marked, but I couldn't find a mark. I guess it's brass. With a nice black, I think that's an onyx there. It's a nice black stone. Isn't that beautiful? So normally you don't see bracelets quite like that. I'm going to call that treasure. That's a treasure. That one we can sell. Let's get out some of these singles. Here's a pair now. So we got those. And we're going to get some more here. So yeah, Alone. I really like Alone. It comes on, I think, either at 8 or 9 tonight. I gotta get with it. On the History Channel. And I just like it. I'll watch it, and then usually I'll lean, you know, my heart will lean towards somebody. So if we get another one of these, we'll have a set because we have that necklace. This one's pretty as well. Might have a necklace like that. We haven't got to the bottom is why I'm putting all these out. These are all single. And we have a set on this one, but I'm not sure if we have the other one. I imagine we do. I think we saw these last night. And this is part of the set, but we need another one. And we still have a little bit of the bottom of the box I saved. I just had to get through those tangles, and then of course I had to look at that couple other things, that big chunky bracelet. I'm enjoying the tea tonight. What do y'all have? Y'all have an iced tea or a Diet Pepsi, glass of wine. This one is neat. Guess what's on the bottom of that? Prayer box. Let me just see which way it goes. Okay, I had it upside down. I like to make sure y'all can see those marks because it's so satisfying to see the mark, in my opinion. It's one thing to hear, oh yeah, that's silver, but to actually experience it, that's what we do here. We want to experience the treasures. So I don't know if just that is going to be sterling. Ooh, pretty sand dollar. Probably real. And then this is just a magnet clasp. So we may just have one sterling trinket, but a prayer box. And we're putting our prayers in there for many of you all that have illnesses. You've written, one lady has taken in cats over the years, and now she's struggling because of her health, and other people have health issues, doing chemotherapy and radiation and everything like that, and Parkinson's and different kinds of health issues, and we're thinking about everybody. Depression, all of those, or financial issues. So let's just keep everyone in our prayers and kind of give a general couldn't think of the words, but y'all got the feeling there. General prayer for all of us that are part of the community here. Oh, I almost forgot where that little silver goes. So then these were so nice and hammered, and oh my gosh, they look like gold. Like they look like ancient gold, you know, like when they dig up a tomb and there's some gold, but they're not. I think they're gold plated, or they may just be a really pretty brass. They're a little different, so I'm setting those aside. Then we have a pretty one here that has a nice design. We still have the bottom of the box, but I had to show y'all this. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to start, you know, make the video again last night, but it's not my phone, and I can't be hogging the phone. That's the lapis. I had wished for more lapis, and God is good. Big, huge chunk. There's no marks on here. It's not sterling or anything. That's a little crystal too. Surely it's not aquamarine. It's got a blue tint. That might be a little pearl. But look at that. I just love it. Beautiful. So Shelly hangs on to the lapis for us. And now we're at the bottom of the box, and I'll show y'all where we're at. Sorry for all this shaking, moving around. So we're going to get rid of, I'm probably going to just get it out, because otherwise it's going to be, oh, look, stuff's underneath. So it looks like our pears, some of our pears are in here. So I'm going to make some room and dump it out. This is another pretty bracelet. Very lightweight, not marked. Brass, I believe. Okay. Just another bangle here. It's a nice design. So we're about to get some pears. So this is a pear as well. Got a pear here. Got a pear here. Got a pear here. Got a pair here. Oh, y'all, more books. I I stayed home today listing, so then later I waited till late to, I didn't want to run into him. I need to look and see if that looks. So we have a pair here. That should not be turquoise, but it just, I don't know. It kind of looks more turquoise than the howlite to me. And there was more books, and so I'm going to have to come to a point where I don't bring, the garage is full of them. The schools around here are getting rid of all of their books or ordering new books, or something happened. Our bond passed, so they've gone berserk. You know. And I just don't know what to do with all of them, so I took some and left some sitting. This is unusual. It's very fun, isn't it? That's a fun necklace there. This looks like it goes with the Jessica Simpson necklace, and I don't have it right now, but I'm going to set those aside. Now we have a set with this, so this is really nice. This just reminds me of, it's like an Egyptian type for some reason. I'm thinking Egypt when I see that. Very lightweight. Another one of these. This is, I just don't know if this is sterling this or not. I need to look and see if it's marked. This piece has been going around, tangling everything up, as you can imagine. It's just, you know, somebody's started making something, but could that be a little sterling piece there? I don't know. It's not marked. It's not magnetic, so I might have to test that. These multi-strands and nice. Look at this. Look at those beads. Beautiful. Look at them. They're either glass or ceramic. I almost want to say that's a ceramic with some thin plastic. That's nice. Piece of shell. Guess you'd have to pull all that down, and I don't see a mark. Now we have these for a pair. Anyway, I've watched most of the alones, and I'm looking forward to seeing this one. What I'm not looking forward to is it's in some very cold region. I don't know if it's Alaska or what, but I'm not into, well, now we do have a set. I don't like seeing people suffer in cold weather. It's not a fun show to watch. Oh, and now we do have a set with this in the necklace. So there's a lot of tiny pieces, and I probably don't know that we'll go through them, but let me just get them out right here. I'm pretty sure that's all the precious stuff we've got. Here's this one, but we need the little earring thing. Wait a minute, I may have spoken too soon because this is looking good. I don't know. Hold on. I never ever saw that, y'all. That might be Billy Bob's material. I don't know. Now I'm getting all excited. Life is good. Yesterday I was just thrown off a little. Probably shouldn't have done the video. Got some friend mail today too from Vicky from Ohio. Vicky, we're going to get to that as soon as I can get the phone back after borrowing it to finish up this one video. I'm having a hard time untangling that, but I will get it. But it's... Vicky from Ohio has lost her mind again. What does that say? Mae West? Can't read all that. So, she's lost her mind, sent a wonderful card, and I think she said she was cleaning out a closet or something and found some jewelry and is wanting to send it to somebody that'll appreciate it. I'll go through that paper later. So we'll go through hers. We'll have hers on another special day when I have a lot of time that I can sit and enjoy. If I did it today, I would just not, I would feel rushed. But I'm not going to go through it first. I'm not. Okay, something's going on down here. Who do we have? Lane Bryant. Thank you, Lane. Here's a pair. And this is a pair. I really like these people. It seems like they have a really nice people working for them. They don't ever charge a fee, handling fee. What is this? Mark Edge. Who is Mark Edge? Okay, Mark Edge. We'll have to look him up. That's in good condition. I'll go over those, but they look... Oh, wait. Remember this? Keep calm and sail on. I said there's just one turtle, and I was, you know, I didn't say anything, but I would have liked to have two. Now we have two turtles, and I'm going to put these little things back here. Where is he? There we go. Two turtles. Here's the star. This is nice. They just got knocked out of there. Is there a bird? So we have this black bird. These actually have a color to them there. Might not. I'm going to have to look for this in the paper because that is so cute. Look at that. Let me make sure this isn't some kind of diamond or something. We want to catch it on camera. There was one more. What happened to it? I think we have a set now with this. Here's another one of these things. I'm going to have to test these. We can fix this one. How does it go? It just hangs. Is that how it's supposed to go? Like that? Oh. Okay. Push that in a little. I guess that was the only one. Down to ending it on this. Do y'all think this might be something? I think it might. I cannot believe this. That's got to be Peridot. And I think we're looking at gold. Let me adjust the camera and get comfortable here. Because we did not expect gold out of this. In fact, I was having a gold fever moment yesterday when I was just going to look through an ordinary. And I do always like jewelry. I love jewelry, and I don't want to lose that enthusiasm because of gold fever. Let's look at it together. I'm going to try to hold my hand steady. So I got it kind of. Okay, I need to turn it over. I think I saw the number. Y'all are right here with me. This is happening. That's pretty clear to me. There's a hallmark on there. I mean, I never know who the hallmarks are, you know. There's the 10K. It's probably even on this little clasp. It looks like it's even on that clasp. Yep, 10K all over the place. And the hallmark, I'm just going to describe it and then we'll look at this bracelet. It has a bee or a snowman inside of a little building-like thing. Here it is. When you see that the stones are open like this, well, you can just tell craftsmanship and what people do when they have some gold to work with. It's like a kid's, well, I don't know that it's a kid's bracelet because it fits me. Very delicate. It's not missing stones. Those have just fallen over. And they are absolutely stunning. It's got to be Peridot. There's no wear on this thing. It's just as good as gold, isn't it? I don't know how much this would be worth, but it's definitely worth more than $34. And I don't want to get into that, oh, I pay for the bag. I really am not like that. Because I haven't listed things to pay for, but I don't do it like that. But it's always nice to get gold. So we did get silver and gold out of this bag. That's why I like these people. Aloha, Billy Bob. Aloha. You got some Peridot now, dude. And Sheila, she got her silver ring, Billy Bob, out of this. She sure did, and some nice rings. And we got a lapis out of this. And we got these big pearls out of it. We got this, whatever this is. We never did find this other earring. We got a little prayer box. We got this nice bracelet. And we got a bunch of other nice sets and things. All right, we're going to go ahead and do an official little prayer. We're on this page by Barbara Brown. Any night like any other, it seemed a night like any other for the shepherds and their sheep, until angels filled the sky with songs that woke them from their sleep. It was a night like any other for the animals eating hay, until Mary and Joseph came seeking shelter at the end of a weary day. On a night like any other, the stars seemed close and bright, until a new star appeared with a special holy light. On this night like any other came a change that shook the earth. From this very ordinary night was the night of Jesus' birth. That is such a beautiful poem and prayer. And with that, we will close our wonderful our wonderful day and being together, hanging out, doing what we love, praying for our community and those outside of the community, and enjoying jewelry. And we'll see y'all tomorrow with, is tomorrow Friday? Friday Night Lights. Yes, I am going to try to do it live, 8 o'clock. I don't want to do Vicky's live because I get too distracted, and I don't, I just want to be real connected to all of her precious jewelry because it was such a selfless gift to send it. And we're not going to do hers but I might do hers in the afternoon, depending on the phone. All right, see y'all later.